So I saw a question online about how do you get your object into Blender and then export it with the texture so that when it goes into Mixamo, you can see it. And I'm going to show you a quick tutorial about how to do that. I did look online. I couldn't find anything else that actually showed it. I had to figure this out. So I'll share that with y'all. I'm going to start off with, I've got this object I built right here, and this is going to be good for Mixamo. So I'm going to do download mesh as a GLB. Hopefully FBX will come sometime. And the site I'm at is 3d.csm.ai. And that's a place where you can build your own 3D objects. It's in beta right now, but you should definitely try it out. It's a lot of fun. So now we're going to go straight into Blender. Go ahead and delete everything in here. And the first thing we're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually save the blend file. And you can call it whatever you want. But if you don't save it, it's not going to know where your texture paths are, and that's going to be an issue. So now we're going to go into Import. We're going to choose GTF, which is the format that we saved as. And as you can see right now, it's just kind of white. This is exactly how it's going to look in Mixamo if you don't do anything. So first of all, we can click the shader tab up here, and that's going to give us the actual texture map. But I'm not really satisfied with this texture map. If you take it into Mixamo, it's really a little muted. So I actually changed my texture map before I sent it out to Mixamo. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to click the shading tab right here. And then click your object. You can just hit the period on the numpad, and it's going to give the focus to the object. So now you can see we have a texture that's automatically mapped based upon the file that we imported. But we can also see right here that it's packed. So we're going to have to unpack it if we want to make changes to it. So you don't have to do that. I'll show you the last step as far as exporting to FBX. So you can avoid this if you want, but I found it makes it look much better inside of Mixamo if you make some changes before you do that. So let me show you what changes that I made. So I can't guarantee these are exactly the right things to change. I don't know much about texturing, but I know that I made these changes and it looked much better. It was not as muted in Mixamo. So the first thing I changed was the metallic. And for the metallic, I set a setting of 0.341. In the specular, I changed that to 0.603. And in the sheen tint, I changed that to 0.340. Again, I'm not really sure what all these do. I just know it looked better than it did before. You can see it's a little brighter than it was. So now that we've done that, what we're going to want to do is unpack this texture. And then what we're going to do that is we're going to click next to the texture here. We're going to click this unpack, and we're going to write current directory overwriting existing file. So that's going to give us the new one with the better textures. We're going to go now up to File. Now that we've changed that file, we're going to pack it again, and we're going to do that by choosing Pack Resources. And then after we've done that, we're ready to export. The way we're going to do that is we're going to click Export. We're going to click FBX. And the thing we need to remember when we're exporting an FBX is this step. And again, if you don't change anything, you don't have to do all that packing stuff. You can just do this. But you want to make sure that you go up here and change from auto to copy. And you want to click this little box here, which is going to pack it all together. And then you're going to click Export FBX. So now we'll go to Mixamo. Hopefully you've already got an account on Mixamo. If you do, you can log in. If not, you can get one there free. And we're going to click Upload Character. Select the character file that we created. And you can see it's in there, and the textures are not very muted. I think they look pretty good. You can work with them in Blender if you want. And you can go through the same process that we went through. I'll go ahead and read this real quick. Pick up the symmetry since it's not really symmetrical and no fingers. Let's see how we do. Looks pretty good. And actually from this, you could, once you export with the animations and everything, you could take it straight into something like Arrow, make some AR content. But you should be ready to go. And if you do want to go back into Blender, you can follow that same process to take it into Blender and to edit any of those textures. Thanks for watching.